If you are looking for a bunkhouse travel trailer for your family that is not overly massive but still has all the storage space that you need inside, I'm telling you, this thing has an unbelievable amount of storage. Let's go take a look. Welcome back, y'all. We are here today looking at the first look at the 2025 Jayco Jay Feather. This is a brand new floor plan for 2025. It is the 29 BHB, and I kid you not, this thing has an incredible amount of storage. And not only that, check this out. You have 3 different seating options that you can get this with. You can get a mega sofa that has 5 cushions on it. You can get theater seating, or you can get a trifold sofa that makes into a bed. You can get table and chairs, or you can get a U-shaped dinette. So you have all the options available to you. And you also have a king bed option and a queen bed option. So both gonna be residential queen, residential king. This thing is a absolute knockout bunkhouse travel trailer option where if you go through the process of ordering it the way you want it, I don't think unless you just want a different interior or exterior aesthetic, this is going to work for literally just about anybody looking for a bunkhouse travel trailer in this size. So this is a killer product here that really knocks out a lot of different things that people would want in a travel trailer, all in one with the different options you can get. Now, I personally also really like the look and aesthetic of these Jaycos. So up front on this Jay Feather, you have a molded fiberglass front cap. It's a 3/4 cut front cap where you have this rock guard up front. Looks really clean. Love the blue LED lights here. These are like diffuser light beams, so they have more of a glowing effect. Look really cool, and they actually have a richer blue color than I think what translates on camera here. You have 2 20-pound propane bottles, power tongue jack, and then this is a BAL next-gen frame. The biggest thing with this frame is they're using a lot of huck bolt fasteners where they traditionally would use welds on like a Lippert frame, for instance, and those huck bolt fasteners are stronger than welds, and it's also a pretty lightweight frame. So really good quality on that. And then they are using these quick drop stabilizer legs, which not only do they drop extremely fast when you connect a drill to that, and I mean, it literally is, way faster than electric stabilizers. It is also way more sturdy than your standard manual stabilizers. So those are a big win as well. Those even are more sturdy than a lot of electric stabilizers. You have really large pass-through storage space. So you can see that through here. This is all a fiberglass sided camper. You do have prep to add side cameras on it as well if you'd like to add side cameras. And then as we go along this way, you have your awning covers both entry doors, outdoor speakers, and then you have your outdoor kitchen here with a griddle cooktop, and it does have a little mini refrigerator. Everything back behind here is all metal. Outdoor shower, so nice hot and cold water source on your campsite. And then finally, last thing we'll take a look at outside before we go inside is you have this storage access here, so you can put things like coolers back in this space. You can take that net off and slide a kayak through here if you would like. Lots of versatility, and then this bunk will flip up and stay up if you want to load up a lot of items back through here, bikes, e-bikes, anything like that. So again, I just think all in all, this camper really can do it all for a family. Let's go hop inside, and I'm very curious what you're gonna think about the inside and the color scheme because it is very bright and airy, like very bright and airy. You have a solid step as you walk inside as well. Don't let me overlook that. And specs on this thing real quick, it is only 34 feet, so under 35 feet in total length. And it has a cargo carrying capacity of 1,340 feet, and dry weight on it with the propane bottles full is 7,160 pounds. As we step inside here, first I want to get your overall impressions on what you think about the interior space, and then I'm going to go into kind of what we're looking at here, what things have changed and stuff like that. But so bright and airy in here. It just looks really clean and crisp and feels just clean in here. I love it. Now, one thing I really like is right when you walk in, you have all of this storage accessible from the entry door. So I talk about this because if you've never been out camping before, it's kind of important. A lot of times it's dirty, dusty, wherever you may be at, and you don't want to be running in and out of the camper having to take off your shoes every time you go inside because you're not trying to make it dirty. So the more things you can access easily without having to take your shoes off, the better. So like through here, you have all this storage space right there. Can easily put like plastic plates, paper plates, plastic cups, stuff like that in there. You have all of this storage here that actually connects to the bedroom. So that is really cool. Huge storage there. That shelf can be removed. You have a pull-out drawer right here. And then you have 2 shelves right here. So already all this space here, great amount of storage you have that can just be easily accessible from outside. Then as we take a step back, you have a TV here. This looks to be about probably 38, 40-inch screen TV or so. Storage space around here, so you have storage that goes up into there. And then you have this nice landing area, can put some decor there or just use it as a spot to put like a PlayStation or DVD player, Blu-ray or anything like that. Storage under here and a fireplace that is an electric heat source for you with multiple different color options. No heat vents running through the floor, so you can see the ducting is running underneath that kitchen cabinetry. And then they went to cloth furniture. And then keep in mind, again, we have all these different seating options. So what we are currently seeing here is the trifold sofa that will make into a bed and the U-shaped dinette table. But you can also get the theater seating. You can also get a standard table and chairs, or you can get a mega sofa that is 5 cushions, which is essentially going to be somewhat similar to this, but 5 cushions all the way across. And I would imagine they might recline. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen them. And then these are all cloth. So I actually really like this. I think the cloth is, one, just more comfortable than that pleather material. When you sit on it, it just feels more comfortable. And 2, I really like that this is not susceptible to heat changes the way that that pleather material is. So if it's hotter outside, this isn't going to heat up the same way that that pleather will. And if it's colder outside, it's not going to be cold the same way that pleather will. And finally, last thing is if you are like sitting on this for a longer period of time or take a nap on it or anything like that, you're not going to wake up sweaty and sticking to it like you will with pleather. So all in all, I think this is a big win. I've actually always wondered why every single RV brand is using that pleather material and people don't switch it up and do some cloth stuff here and there. And now we're seeing it in a lot of Jayco stuff across the board. And it's a good color where I don't think it's going to stain easily. Plus it does have like a stain guard on it. No carpet in the slide out. So the slide out flooring matches the flooring with the rest of the travel trailer. And then as we go back this way, you have your U-shaped dinette table here. And you're going to have a freestanding table. So you can take this out, move this table wherever you would like. Take it outside if you want. And you have storage underneath here in the U-shaped dinette with access doors there. That does not go all the way back through to the back wall though. This can collapse and make into a bed. Trifold sofa can pull out and make into a bed. So 2 more sleeping options here that can sleep actual grown adults. Really like they have wood framed windows. So you can see the wood framing around the windows here. Gives it a more finished off look. One of the few travel trailers in this size segment and price range that will have that. And then you have the pull down blackout shades on the window instead of black pleated shades. So love that too. Nice looking balances up over the windows. Has a good clean look. Then you have your kitchen space. So you have a stainless steel dual basin sink here. Open this up and you have 2 drawers, or 2 shelves, sorry. Nice amount of countertop space. Pretty traditional travel trailer size kitchen that we are used to seeing. Storage space up here, and at first I was like, where are the outlets at? But then I realized you have a pop-up outlet spot here, and it does have USB Type-C connections on those USB plugs, plus you have outlets and a USB plug over here as well. Open up your microwave. It's a standard RV size microwave. You have a vent fan venting out your smells while you're cooking, and you have a knife rack, so you actually can put all your knives here in this rack. Like little stuff like this, because if you are an avid camper, most people will just buy their accessories for the camper and leave them in here permanently. So that gives you a good spot to leave your knives permanently for your knife set in the camper. And then open this up. You have nice big storage underneath here, your pots and pan drawer, and 3 more drawers right here. But we're just getting started with the kitchen storage. There is a lot more. They're using all Envision brand kitchen appliances. So it's INVISON. See that there? And on this refrigerator and freezer, prioritizing a lot of the space to the refrigerator portion, which I think is smart, but you still have enough freezer space in here to fit quite a bit of things in there. And you can see how big that 12-volt refrigerator is. I mean, that is a really large refrigerator for a travel trailer. And then we keep getting into more storage. So you have a removable shelf on that top shelf there, all that pantry storage here, a pull-out drawer here, and a Just kidding. You can see the screws on here. This is just to make it look symmetrical, but that one does not have storage access through there. And then you have more over here. So you have storage there and storage there. Very, very impressive. So let me know what you think about having all that storage. Outlets, USB ports down here. You can see there's a USB Type-C connection on that. And then you have more outlets down here. So plenty of outlets. Love that Jayco is doing this with most of their travel trailers, where you have this removable ladder, so you can get that ladder out of the way when you don't need it. And then it just goes right into this little spot right there, that bracket. And then these bunk beds, they are about 6 feet in length. So each bunk bed has the corners kind of cut out. You do have privacy curtains for each bunk. You have lights here, outlets, USB ports. I mean, almost everywhere they put an outlet, they put the USB and USB Type-C connection. So love that. You have windows here, window down here, and you have the ability to flip this up, of course, and it does have a latch right here to latch that up in place, so you can keep that up permanently. The cargo netting here, keep your stuff stored underneath there. Also a good spot, you have like little dog bed underneath there. So many different options for how you can use that space. Then you have your bathroom. Direct access to the bathroom from outside, very convenient while you're out camping. You have a big stainless steel sink. See how my hand fits in that sink? That is plenty of space. You have your medicine cabinet, storage underneath here. Your toilet is off-centered, so nice spot there. It's kind of angled off, so you have plenty of shoulder space on both sides. You have nice storage space here, just some shelving and hooks for towels. Vent fan in here, and then your shower. Your height in the shower, most people are gonna probably end up being up into the skylight, and I'll show you how I fit here actually so you can really get a good look. Again, 6'2" for perspective. And let's get this down just a little bit. So my head definitely extends up into the skylight on this one, but that's okay. It's probably about 5'11", 5'10" to right here. But the skylight is so big, anytime I was showering in here, like as I move around, it would be difficult for me to find myself in a position where I do hit my head here. And in the skylight, my head does not even touch the top of that on my tiptoes. So this has got to be at least about 6'5", 6'6". You have flexible shower curtain, and then a removable shower head, of course. And it's a very wide shower, so plenty of room in here to move around and do what you need to do. It's a plastic 2-piece shower. And again, you have your exit door here. Now, this is a window here. You can add this Lippert thin shade. Definitely would recommend that for the bathroom, or else you're just gonna have, you know, no sense of true privacy in here with this window just always being open. So I wish they would have just done that already standard from the factory. Maybe that will change since this is the first look at the 2025, but you can always purchase that shade for, you know, just a couple dollars, nothing too crazy. Storage down underneath here, I can't remember if we looked at that. I think we did. And then obviously heat and AC running into this space as well. Speakers are up in the ceiling, so you can see your speaker there. AC is up in the ceiling, and AC is ducted through this travel trailer. And then as we walk this way, I think that's everything in these spaces. I mean, look at this, y'all. More outlets and USB ports. They are definitely making sure you have power everywhere you go. Then you step into the bedroom, and this is your queen bed. Of course, you can also get a king bed in here, so plenty of options for you. Love the LED lighting behind the headboard, gives it a nice look in here. But with the queen bed, I think this is what most people will likely prefer. It gives you much more room to walk around the bed on both sides, so you don't have to do that awkward side step. There's tons of storage in here, so you have storage up here, passes all the way through. Then you have, ooh, those are soft close too, so you can just let those kind of close on their own. Magnet latches will hold those shut. Then you have hidden storage underneath there. Pop-up, well, wireless charging pad, and then pop-up area here where you have USB plugs. Then, underneath the bed, you have a pull-out drawer here on both sides. So one on this side, one on the other side. Of course, you have storage underneath the bed for right there. And you can access those drawers if you remove the little wood cover on that. A mattress underneath here looks like this is a Serta mattress. That's an actual memory foam mattress, pretty dang good quality on that. And then you come over to this side and you have that same storage that we looked at from the kitchen. So you can access that storage from both sides. Storage space here, Only thing that worries me about that is if you have your clothes in here. Also, this drawer won't open up all the way. Actually, yeah, it does. It opened up far enough that you can get to the back with the bed length there. Obviously, with the king bed, it'll get a little bit more difficult to open these drawers too. That's part of this being under a 35-foot travel trailer. If you put your clothes and stuff in here, though, be mindful your kids could access that storage and steal your clothes from you. So something just to keep in mind. But that is everything on the inside space. So very curious your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Price on travel trailers like this, they usually fall in like that mid $30,000 range or so. Maybe getting close to like the $40,000 range would be my guess. Again, I have no pricing information whatsoever on this right now. But if you are interested in this RV, there's a link down below in the comments and description of this video where you can find a Blue Compass location near you, as they have over 100 different stores in 33 different states. And a lot of them sell Jayco, so you could find either a 2024 model or 2025 models. Will be coming very soon, and definitely should be seeing them available here real quickly, and that website there will be a good source to help you out with shopping and finding pricing information and things like that. You have Asdale sidewall, so that composite panel sidewall, no Luan, is going to help prevent any moisture buildup. It's not susceptible to moisture damage and going to last a lot longer, plus it's more lightweight. Outdoor speakers out here. You have your Goodyear Endurance tires. It has a standard kind of leaf spring style suspension underneath there. Fully enclosed underbelly, so all your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly. You have your spot underneath here to store your sewer hose, so that'll be right behind the steps there. Coming along this side, you do have brake and reverse lights, so you can't really see it now because they're lit up, but there is a reverse light in here, so that's nice, a little safety feature. Prep to add a backup camera. Ladder to get up onto the roof already installed. Definitely appreciate that. You don't have to purchase an additional ladder. You have a tankless on-demand water heater. All of your dump valves are right back here, so you can dump everything on the trailer in this one spot. You can see that spot to store your sewer hose right there. And then finally, coming along this way, you have storage back behind the U-shaped dinette. Now, I would imagine, it looks like this is locked actually, but I would imagine you're maybe going to lose this storage if you do like that super sofa, because I don't know where else they would work that storage in. I also don't know how they'll work this storage in if you have a dining table. It's possible it may still be there, but I know for sure you get it with the U-shaped dinette table. And then coming along this way, of course, you have your storage space through here, battery disconnect switch. And that is pretty much it, y'all. So very curious your thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And then that link is in the comments and description to help you out when you are ready to start looking for your next RV. That's all I got for y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. And until next time, live firmly unbound.